Caitlin. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you class of 2012's valedictorian, Miss Melissa Thomas.
Archer High School, class of 2012. We did it! Life is full of days. Duh, right? I would love to talk with you about 4 specific days that have made an impact on my life. August 10th, 2009. This was the day we all walked through the doors of Archer High School for the first time. As the last class to have a choice to come here, we all took a leap of faith and stepped out of our comfort zones to start over. When I walked through those doors, I knew that this was home. The excitement of being a part of the inaugural year of Archer was overwhelming. When I looked around in my classroom that day, I knew that those peers would become more than just classmates. We became a family. Moving schools was made a whole lot easier by having the best principal in the entire world, Dr. Buck Buchanan. You mean so much to each one of these students, and our high school years would have never been the same without you. We'll always remember your fist bumps walking down the hallway, your never-fading smile that always lifted our spirits, and your continuous encouragement to do our best in everything that we do. Hearing your voice over the intercom in the morning inspired me to get through each day. You came to Archer with us, and now you're parting with us. We can't thank you enough for what you do. We love you, Dr. Buck. The drive and passion you have for life has helped me get to where I am today. I believe the Lord placed me here on this stage tonight for a reason. I'm not here to quote Dr. Seuss or talk about kindergarten. If I only have 5 minutes to tell one thing to thousands of people, I'm going to tell you something you will never forget. I want to leave you all with 4 simple words that are crucial to remember for the rest of your life. I'll tell you that one thing, I promise, but I first want to tell you 2 stories. October 21st, 1993. This was the day my sister was diagnosed with ALL leukemia at age 2. My sister's the reason for my drive and the passion that I have for life today. Her struggle that she went through for 2 years influenced me to live every day as if it were my last. The fight, the courage, and the bravery that she exhibited have made a lasting imprint on me and how I live my life. November 25th, 2011, during this school year, I was getting ready for finals, enjoying my Thanksgiving dinner. Life was as normal as could be. Little did I know, this was the day that would turn my life upside down. My dad was involved in a serious motorcycle crash that broke just about every bone on the left side of his body. That moment when the other car turned into him was the moment that could have ended his life. After seeing my dad in the ICU for weeks, my family realized how quickly life can change. One moment you're walking, and the next you're bedridden for months, not knowing the next time you'll walk. These life-altering experiences through which my sister and father both fought have changed my outlook on life and how I go through each day. They are the reason I'm telling you these 4 simple words that should never be forgotten. Life is too short. Life's too short to have a pity party about leukemia, like my sister did not. Life's too short to spend it in a bed after an accident, like my father did not. Life's too short to hold grudges. Life's too short to eat dessert last. Life's too short not to make a difference in somebody's life. Life is too short to settle for anything less than what you can achieve. Never take anything for granted because you never know what tomorrow has in store. Cling to God and live your lives to the fullest, letting absolutely nothing hold you back from being the best that you can be. You never know how much time you have here, so why not take advantage of every moment and make every second worth it? For those of you going off to college, chase that dream and let absolutely nothing stop you from getting to the top. For those of you going into the workforce, give it all you've got and don't lose focus. For those of you going into the military, thank you. Get in there and fight like there's no tomorrow and never give up. May 23rd, 2012. This is the day we've all been waiting for. We've worked 13 years for this moment right here. Dedication, determination, and responsibility are just some of the things that got us here today. Every single one of you deserves it. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm most excited about not waking up for school tomorrow. No more stand passes. write papers in Ori's class. No more cram sessions for those AP tests, and no more high school drama. But we can't forget the things we'll truly miss, such as loving teachers like Miss Emmons to help you get through the day. Amazing counselors like Mr. Bowling when you need somebody to talk to. And the precious friendships that we've made throughout these years. To all the parents, we could not have done it without you, your love, and your support. Teachers, administration, friends, and family, thank you for standing by our sides every step of the way, setting high expectations for us and pushing us to our limits. And to God, thank you for your guidance and for all the special gifts and blessings you've given to each one of these seniors as they graduate and move on to bigger and better things. And to class of 2012, thank you for being the greatest, bestest, most awesomest group of kids in the entire world. Congratulations, class of 2012. Moving past these 4 life-changing days, let's make all the rest of our days as good as or better than these. This one's for you, Dr. Buck. We are! Thank you.
Wow, that's hard to follow. Melissa and Caitlin and Sienna. One thing I want to do before we start presenting diplomas, I'd like all of the educators, if you're in the audience, if you're seated with our graduates, please stand and let us give you a hand. All educators, please stand. Thank you. Thanks for all you do. At this time, Ms. Chris Thurman and Dr. Greg Cunningham will be assisting in our diploma presentation, along with Ms. Boyce, congratulating our graduates. So, without further ado, Ms. Thurman and Dr. Cunningham, please step forward.
We respectfully ask that you hold your applause until all students have received their diplomas. We want every parent, relative, and guest to hear the names of their student as they are announced. Valedictorian, Melissa K. Thomas. Salutatorian, Caitlin Michelle Pingle. Patricia E. Abraham. Olivia Taylor Allers. Chamaka Ani. Alexis Marie Adridge. Sienna Jewel Brown.